Okay, so this is a video tutorial covering the online submission process for Mole Valley District Council's Greenbelt Building Development consultation that's going on at the moment. And yeah, basically I've done this because having been through the process myself, so I work in IT, it struck me as pretty confusing and obtuse, and my fear is that it's complicated enough that it's going to dissuade a fair number of people from possibly providing their feedback. So one other thing I should mention, in the interests of privacy, as this is obviously being posted on the internet, I've just created a temporary Hotmail account, which is what I'm going to use for the registration process, and I won't be using my own personal details. Right, let's get started. So first thing we're going to need to do is actually find out information about the consultation process itself. Okay, housing and traveller sites plan. Right, sounds like it. So embedded on the council's website, here we go. So this says it closes on the 7th of March. I was actually told today that apparently the council is going to be taking submissions after the 7th of March. That said, if at all possible, it's worth getting them in before 7th for the obvious reasons. Right, so what we're looking for is view and comment on the actual sites plan, which takes us through into the consultation portal. And it's this top doc here that we need. So if we click on that, let's then get more clicks, read and comment on the document, and we're in. Okay, and basically the structure of this thing is that I believe that the introduction allows you to make, let's have a look, just general comments on kind of the overall process, and then if you want to make comments on particular sites being considered. So for me, I live in Dorking. Yeah, then what you can do is basically go into the section for each site and add comments there. So let's try and find one to make some comments about. Okay, so there's a few down here. Right, so that guy's looking pretty close to it. Pretty sure that's been fairly badly flooded recently. Or there's, yeah, let's make some comments on this one on the basis of the fairly likely horrific traffic congestion consequences that will result if that goes ahead. So right, let's add some comments. Right, so first of all, what I need to do is register. Okay, now I need to register as a consultee, as I wish to express my own opinions. Right, so let's not bother with anything except for the required fields, which are the ones marked in red. So as I said, I'm not going to be using my own personal details. So now a temporary Hotmail account I set up is consultation@outlook.com. Make sure there's no typos. Consultation, yep. Username, user, cool. Password. Do I agree to the terms and conditions? I suppose I better read them. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, some stuff about Data Protection Act. You may be required to register all your details, and your details may be displayed publicly. Okay, right, done. Right, so now I need to go into the new email account I've created. I need to validate, activate the consultation account. Okay, now I need to log in. Right. Okay, so what else do I need to provide? An address. I need to provide, and let's make one up. RH4 for Dorking 1AA. So I'm not going to be using this account again, so right. Okay, so is that everything? Yeah. So why we need to provide this much information is slightly beyond me, but right, now we're in. Right, then we go back through. Okay. Back in again. It's Dorking. Right, where's our DK16, I think that was the one. Right, fingers crossed. Site specific comments. Ray. New form for each one. Do you wish to comment on a site contained within this consultation paper? Yes, I do. It's the one I'm looking at. Is that obvious? DK18. List of key considerations from this site. Okay. Nope, not above, it's below. May give rise to access and traffic congestion issues. I think that's a certainty. Right, so what am I doing here? Please explain why you agree. Okay. Okay. Now, site is in the green belt. Right, okay. So, it would be helpful if comments address specific issues of how important the land is in terms of its contribution to the purposes and role of the green belt. How do I actually know what? Okay, let's find out what. Okay, purposes and role of the green belt. I don't actually know. Let's go Google. What do they call it? No. Purposes and role of green belt. Planning guidance protecting the green belt. Okay. So this is becoming unduly painful. I'm not going to bother doing this right now. Okay. Let's just try and actually submit any kind of comment at all. Yeah. So, given traffic separated recently, worsen the gridlock issues coming into West Dorking. Right, I'll do us for the moment. Okay. Council strategy towards the council. Let's not do that for the moment. Right, travellers, just not now. And agree belt changes. Okay, let's submit that one. Right. And we're done. Right. Yep, that's basically the process for submitting comments to the online consultation.